Okay. So, what's up? Welcome to Hair and My Tea Talk Show. I'm your host, Audra, and today I have a special guest with me. This is Candice, and she is a
Hi.
bridal and what do you call them? Special events?
Yes,
Hairdresser?
bridal, special events, hairstylist, makeup artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your social media handle?
It is CJ_beauty and aesthetics.
Okay. Follow her.
Yes.
So, tell me, backstory.
Mm-hmm.
We met when you were in beauty school, right?
Yes.
My salon came in,
Mm-hmm.
like, kind of in looking for a stylist to see
Mm-hmm.
what where we were headed, because we were new.
Yeah.
So, hello, here we are now. We're still going. But where did you go after that? So, how did you get into bridal styling?
So I actually went straight into Sunshine Beauty and Bliss in Fayetteville. And I went for an interview, and they were like, we're a bridal suite studio that deals with bridal hair and makeup. And then they also do the spray tanning, teeth whitening. And then I was just like, okay, let me try it out, see how I like it. And I just fell in love.
Okay, because when I met you, you were really into short hair styling.
I was.
You were. You had short hair then too. Your hair's gotten so long and highlighted.
Yes, yes. So when I was in school, I did have to have brain surgery. The last 2 months of school.
Oh,
Yeah.
After I met you.
Yeah.
After I met you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I had was developed a Chiari malformation. So I ended up having to have brain surgery because all my nerves in my body were like suffering, and I could barely walk, talk, everything, like while I was in school.
Wow.
And I had to quit work. And so it was literally right after I had met you. And it was March of 24, I had surgery. And then I graduated in July.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So in that amount of time, you were able to heal and go back right into the salon?
Yeah. It was crazy. And my school and all the classmates were so supportive, helped me out through it. And I was able to graduate maybe a month behind, but I was okay. And then I was wanting to do short hair and, the pixie cuts. I was into that and color. But then I don't know. Once I graduated, I was like, I'm not into it anymore. It's not my thing. And then I just fell in love with bridal hair.
Got a new brainwave. That's amazing, though. And you have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
I have 3 girls, 15, 12, and 9.
Okay, I'm the 3-girl club too. 3 girls. So okay, and so I'm sure that they love it, right?
Yes.
They're like, Mom, do my hair.
Yes. They're actually into just loving their curls. Oh. And so they are into the curly cuts and stuff. So I still cut their hair.
You still do the curls.
Yeah.
I love the curls.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you feel like there was a major shift since 2020 and how important, the beauty industry before that didn't have very many options for curls, and there weren't many people specializing in it. And now I feel like there's a massive amount of people that have gone a whole new hair journey.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a curly haired grandbaby myself. Aww. And I'm like, this is a whole new journey for this.
Yeah.
it's been fun, but I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot from the hair people, even this far in. So, okay, so how long have you been licensed now?
I have been licensed since July of 24, so a little over a year.
Yeah. Okay, and you've been working, and so tell me where, what's where you work at? It's not a full open salon like this.
No, so it's not. We literally have we call it a makeup room. It's where we do all the hair and makeup, like hairstyling, makeup, and then we have teeth whitening, spray tanning, and then I also do brows and lash lifts.
Okay.
But the salon part is where we have the renters, and they have their own suites, and they do cut and color, lashes, waxing, and all that stuff. So we're not like a full cut and color salon. It's
more like suites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it suites in one big building? It's open, or?
Well, it used to be the unemployment office for Fayetteville.
Okay. I've never been there.
I think it's a 10,000 square foot building.
Okay.
And so they have a boutique and open space in the middle that you can rent and do events. And then on the other side is the beauty side, where we have the makeup room, and then we have a hallway with spray tanning, and then we have different suites that we do different services. And then the other side is the wellness side.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So tell me, do you plan on staying just in bridal hair, or do you like to branch out, or what's your plan for your future?
I really, really love bridal hair.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll go into cut and color again one day. Um, it just, I don't know if it's my passion or not, but bridal hair really is my passion. And I've actually been stepping into the fashion world, so
Okay.
doing fashion shows. So that is like my dream was to do fashion shows when I graduated and go into um, doing hair and makeup for those things.
Okay, like New
Yeah.
York Fashion Week and all
Yes.
the. Yes, my daughter was a model for Fayetteville Fashion Week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when she was young, and she won the Paris Harris Award.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so yeah, she used to be into that world before she was into this one.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. And so, how long do you think that you're gonna stay like in this area? Are you guys military, or are you from here?
Yes, we are military. We've been here for 4 years now, but we're not going anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is your duty station.
This is it. Like my husband, he's like locked in. They're not letting go of him. He's too good at what he does. So
Do you feel like being in a military community, we get a lot of like special event styling from your military balls?
yes.
Are they like bread and butter here?
Yes.
Or because I feel like do we have a lot of wedding venues? Not a lot here.
There's a lot.
There are now?
There is, yes. And there's a lot of new ones popping up.
See, when my husband and I got married 10 years ago in October,
Mhm.
there was barely anywhere here
Oh, yeah.
locally to get married. Like it
Mhm.
was really hard to find a facility that was like a nice venue
Mhm.
that didn't feel like it was in the middle of somewhere weird.
Yeah.
or on post, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so I feel like, yeah, I've seen so many new farms and places
Mhm.
that pop up. What's the nicest one in the area that you've been to?
Ooh, I work with a lot of them, so I don't want to,
No,
pick
no,
one over
yeah.
the
But
other.
what's one of your
But
favorite, just
the
accommodations
botanical
wise?
gardens is really beautiful. We do a lot there.
Okay.
Um,
Have you done Vizcaya Villa?
no.
That's where I got married at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it used to be an
Where's-
art museum behind the Utah Shopping Center on Bragg Boulevard.
Okay, no,
And
I haven't.
you would not know that you were standing in the middle of Bragg Boulevard when you're like there. It's
Mhm.
amazing, and the building is really cool. It looks Mediterranean with like archways.
Oh,
But
wow.
their facility is amazing, and
Yeah.
you should try to get your name in
I will
there.
try.
Yeah, because the weddings are beautiful, and the
Yeah.
facility,
Mhm.
like the bridal suite, is beautiful.
Oh,
So you
nice.
you would have like such a fancy place to work for the day.
Yeah.
That's I'm always like, let's make it fancy.
Mhm.
I'm an extremist. But yeah, I can imagine the botanical gardens is insane.
Mhm.
Do they have an indoor bridal suite, or?
Yes, they have a couple of them, and then they have I don't know if they call it a ballroom, but it's where they put all the tables. And sometimes I'll do like a later wedding, and I'll be able to go out and I'll see everything set up, and it's literally so nice.
Oh, I bet
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, and at nighttime, like they have the little twinkle lights set up. It's so pretty.
Oh, I bet
Mhm.
it's really neat.
Mhm.
And do you guys travel like further? What's the furthest distance you guys go?
The furthest I've been so far is Charlotte.
Oh, that's pretty far.
Mhm.
About 3 hours.
Yeah, it was. I had to leave at 5 a.m. one time. Yeah. It was super early. I had to be there before I think 9.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I went to do a wedding one time in Charlotte. Well, it was in South Carolina, but like an
Mhm.
hour south of Charlotte.
Mhm.
And the house where it was at was insane. It was so beautiful. This
Oh, yeah.
huge farmhouse. But I'm not gonna lie,
Mhm.
it was a crazy situation. There was a crazy. I can say this because I don't even associate with the people. They don't know who I'm talking about, but the mom was like a crazy
Oh,
mom
really?
yeah,
Oh.
and she was like having a moment and breakdown, and my husband came with me. She was having a full-blown
no.
pour out her heart and soul moment with my husband, and she's like, who are you?
Oh, no, no.
It was so awkward. Like it was really the craziest moment in my life.
Mm.
My husband and I, they're like, you guys want to stay for the wedding? And we were like, we're about to go to Carowinds.
Oh, yeah.
We're out. We can't. We got other plans. It's too much. Yeah, I was. That's what I was kind of like. I don't think I'm meant for those. Like,
Yeah, no, I've never had like
You have
a
bridezilla
bad
yet?
no.
Thank
No.
goodness. I don't think that military spouses are usually bridezillas as much. Like,
they're very laid back. The ones that I've
yeah.
dealt with so far. It's just that sometimes the photographer or bridesmaids, they'll come in and they'll ask constant questions. So the bride is constantly like turning her head. And so then it's like, okay, let's give her some peace and quiet. Let her, have this time to
Like, do you need a
de-stress.
minute?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I feel like when it was my wedding, people were super quick to cater for me. Like all my people, like my family, my friends came here.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bunch of family here because we're, I'm a West Coaster and this is way over here. But I mean, the people who did come, everybody was accommodating, and it was awesome because my hair, is I have none, and so my amazing friend, who was the owner of my salon at the time, she doesn't live here anymore. She moved, but she made my hair look so full because everyone kept saying you're gonna add in hair, and I love extensions, but when I'm gonna go have fun, I don't want high maintenance at all.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, I'm gonna get stuck with that all weekend, and I don't want to deal with that. And she made my hair look so big. I was like, wow, look how much I look like I have.
Yeah.
It was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But I was really happy with that. I remember thinking like, oh man, do you have challenges with people coming in and imagining that they're going to have so much more to work with? Or
Yes.
or they have so much they think that it's going to be a blessing and it turns out to be like a curse because there's so much of it. You're like, oh yeah, this would make a good updo if you had half this much.
Yeah, we do have to have that consultation and that talk with them and be like, okay, this picture is AI. It's, we can't reach that goal with this, but this is what we can do. And we'll talk through it, show them, what is possible with their hair. And sometimes they'll come in with super thin hair and they're just like, I know you can't do anything. And it's like, no, I can do something.
We'll make this happen.
Yes, we'll make it work.
We're going to make it work. That's so funny. Has AI been a big problem in your guys' world?
Yes. Yes, especially with makeup.
Really?
A lot of AI pictures that were being shown, this is what they want. And I was like, I don't know about that. Like, come on in and let's talk about this and we'll show them,
like what's real and what's not, right? I know they're so perfect. I know I got a lot of AI color and it's just like, those aren't realistic goals sometimes. It's like, yeah, that's like putting a paintbrush to paper,
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I didn't really even think about that being a problem in your guys' world. I know color world is hard, but yeah, I never thought about it. They're like all these perfect curls. You're like,
yeah. I can do really good curls.
Oh, you do amazing.
But it's like if they have the length of the hair for the ponytail with the volume that they want. Right. So then it's like by the time I do all the curls and put it up, you have about that much ponytail left. So then we have to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you guys add in extensions or what do you do? Do you add in hair?
We do recommend that they bring clip-in extensions.
Okay.
I don't recommend them going to get like the extensions put in that they're not gonna, use every day. So I do recommend clip-ins so that way they can take them out, put them in whenever they want.
Right.
And it doesn't really, it doesn't really, do anything to the hair.
Yeah, definitely. Because we do extensions here and they're not for the weak.
No.
Those are for legit committed people.
Yes.
I'm a winter extension girl.
Yeah.
Summertime.
No.
I like to be in the water too much in the beach.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So okay, so you do that, and then like, what are your favorite techniques? Like, what's your favorite thing when someone brings you in? What's your thing?
My thing is updos.
What kind? Do you like boho or do you like sleek or do you like...
I love a good textured boho.
You do? Okay. Like fantasy hair or more like just bohemian?
Like bohemian. Yeah, the twists.
Swirls.
Just seeing the different levels of texture in the curls. I love being creative. So if I go quiet doing your hair, it's literally me in the zone.
Right.
Yeah.
And then do you like it? I love when I see them and they have like highlighted texture with it.
It gives it so much dimension.
Right. Do you ever have people that are kind of like, they bring in a picture with highlighted texture and then they don't have any and they're like, so what this? And you're like, it's not going to look like that. Yeah. They're going to look solid.
Yep. Yeah. It does look different in pictures when you go to take, and show them and they're like, oh, and it's like, well, it's the same, but you're not going to see the different levels of dimension just because there isn't any
Right. No
highlights.
depth. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
no negative and positive space to look at.
No.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
How disappointing, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
pop a highlight in there or something.
Yeah. A
I guess clip
clip
in,
ins.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And so see, that's valid. If you need highlights and you don't have any and you want to see some
Mm-hmm.
texture, bring a clip in.
Yep. Literally.
So what has been your biggest challenge? I've watched you grow like
Thanks.
amazing. I mean, you're killing it. Like when I was
Thank
like,
you.
you started out already like you were learning. I already watched you do
Mm-hmm.
it good, and then all of a sudden I was like, masterpiece.
I know.
Like
I see where I started. I was like, oh.
it's always like that, right? You look back, you're like,
Yes.
don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
No, yeah. How do you like? Is there somebody that is like mentoring you, or are you just practicing?
So when I first joined Sunshine Beauty and Bliss, I was given a master class, and I studied that for 2 months. So I didn't do. So I started the end of August. I didn't do my first wedding until sometime in October, and then I think I had my first bride, um, and she was in Raleigh, and it was I think mid October.
Ooh, is that nerve
Yeah.
wracking?
Oh yes, it was
The
nerve
first
wracking.
one?
Yes.
Because I would imagine, I mean, that's the one moment you really can't come back and correct it next
I
week if it's
know.
not right. You know what
I know. I was scared.
I
I was scared, but I had one wedding before that, and it was the family of Superior Bakery. Their daughter was getting married, so we did her
oh.
wedding at the not the Carolina Barn, the Botanical Gardens.
Oh.
So that was my actual first wedding. Was there with their family?
Okay.
Yeah.
And did they send other people with you when you did it? Or,
Oh
I
yes,
mean, there's
yes,
a whole
yes.
crew of you, right?
The owner Brittany, she was there. She
Okay.
worked with me until I got the hang of it and was able to go solo.
Okay.
So I was with her, and then my duo Glow. She does the makeup. She's an esthetician with us, and so the three of us were always on weddings until me and Glow
We're
went and did.
there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
And so now you guys tag team it together a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so do they book you guys all the time together, like to go to the separate places and everything? Or how
Well,
does that work?
yeah, sometimes we'll be together, sometimes we'll be separated. So if there's a wedding that has like three hairstyles but one makeup, it'll go to me. But if there's more than, two or three makeups, and there's more than two or three hair, then we'll do it
You guys do
together.
together.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. And how long do you book for your hair, like your updos?
I'd say an hour, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'm very quick when I do hair, but I give that time just in case for anything.
Do you tell them to come with fresh hair? How do you tell them to pre-prep, or do you wash
Yes,
them, or what do you do?
clean, dry hair. Clean, dry hair. We literally try and say that over and over again. I don't know what the stigma is of, people
The
thinking
dirty hair
hair
thing?
is best. And it's like, no,
Mm-mm.
because literally, if I need to put any products in your hair, it ruins it.
Right.
And it's like curls fall,
Yeah.
oil builds up.
Oil.
It doesn't work. Clean, dry hair is best.
I feel the same way when they come in for color. I'm like,
Hmm.
listen, wash it like
Yeah.
yesterday, but don't wash it like 4 days ago. Like,
No, the day before is good.
Right,
Hmm.
perfect, right? It's
Hmm.
like, okay, even that morning,
Yes.
But also, please don't come wet.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I've had that a couple of times.
I have them all the time. I'm like, I'm about to put chemicals on this. Why'd you wash your hair before I wash your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just imagine. Do you
Mhm.
guys send them out like a before
Yes.
message, like email or
Yeah.
text message or something?
So
With the criteria.
I believe it's an email that goes out, and also a text message that lets them know, the do's and don'ts right before the wedding. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't, and it happens. And especially with the bridesmaids, it doesn't relay back to them. So then it's like, okay.
Yes. Have you ever? I just had this happen twice recently,
Hmm.
where the people they, you're supposed to book online, and then they book online, and then they're like, I respond back an email because that's
Hmm.
where I get the
Yeah.
notification, and then they won't respond back for a while, and then they'll be like, oh, I don't check my email, I don't check that email, and I'm like, Well, did you want to give me the email that you do check? Do you want to give me an email? Like, have you had that happen yet? Where you're like, but this is our way of communication first.
Yeah, sometimes it goes to their spam, and then we'll just be like, "Hey, where are you?" And they're like, "Huh?" We're like, "We've emailed you like multiple times." And they're like, "Oh, let me check." It's like, okay.
I started like emailing them from my literal like salon email versus responding to the form, because that's what was happening when I was responding to the form.
Yeah,
because I have the form set up. They send in the form, and then I would respond to the form, and they would go to their spam because it's coming from like, I guess, a business, you know? So now I just use mine, and it's like, okay, so far, but like, yeah.
Yep.
Even there's no happy way of meeting anybody or connecting with them, I swear. Like, yeah. So I mean, they find you guys online a lot, right? And then do they have an online booking, or do you talk to them when you book your clients?
Yeah, so there is an online booking, but to book as a bride, they'd have to go straight through our bridal coordinator, Haley. So she deals everything bride related. So she'll book the trial, and she'll make sure that they have all their information in the system. They'll sign a contract, and then she handles everything, and I just get the bride and bridesmaids and everything. So
how do you do the trial runs?
So what they'll do is they'll schedule with me, and then they'll come in and show me what they want, and then we'll just go through the trial, and we'll let them know, hey, if this works, if it doesn't. I still get that hour 20, but sometimes they may want to come back and do a second one, because sometimes, I don't know why, but they book so far ahead of their wedding. And then once it comes closer, they'll be like, oh, I got my hair, cut. And it's like, okay, well, this style isn't going to work for what your current hair is. So then we'll have to book another.
That's a disappointment, right? Because I feel like when I meet people who are just even going, like the mom of a bride or something, like they're planning a year out or 8 months out. Like, I got a wedding in 4 months. Like, we got to let this grow. And they're planning for it way in advance, even like not brides, I mean, just people that are attending weddings. It's so crazy. Our bridesmaids or whatever, they're getting their color done, they're flying somewhere or whatever. But it's so crazy. They'll be planning it way in advance.
Yes.
Like, amazing. And so I don't know. I feel like I do a lot of color for people that are flying other places, because I feel like everybody's going to a different wedding somewhere else. But here I feel like I would totally skip out on like a June or July or August wedding. Do you guys feel like it gets slower during that time, or no?
It does. June and July does get slow. I don't think a lot of people want to get married in the summer months.
South. No, because they always say June is wedding season, and I'm like, well, not here in North Carolina.
No.
Like, our pastor was like, listen, don't even invite me if you're having a June wedding, because I don't know if we're going to show up.
Yeah. Like, outside, no. It's literally like 100 degrees outside.
Right. Have you had any like situations like that this summer where it's been like you had to go outdoor wedding and their hair's just like not hanging on, their makeup is just half down their face, but they weren't anticipating that? Or
yeah. So actually, I just had a bride the other day. She came in and she was like, oh, I've been on the farm since like 5 a.m. just setting up the whole wedding because nobody else was awake and helping her. And she came in sweaty, and I was like, oh, like, and then like I did her hair, and she's like, okay, yeah, I got to go back outside to the farm and make sure everything's set up. I was like, you're going to sweat out everything that we just did. Like, don't you have people to help you? And it's just, she's like, no, not really. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Right. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's what the bride's maid is for. She's the maid, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it is hard.
She doesn't love you afterward. Yeah. I mean, here it's so hot. It's like, are you kidding me? And then to think about your hair holding, and your scalp being wet, and hairspray being really sticky. Like, oh wow. Yep. Yeah, I don't think that people that come from other places like up north, when they come here, think about like how treacherous it's going to be for them. For that situation. I can't even imagine. That would not be for me.
No, not for me either.
I had an October wedding. I'm like,
I did too.
It's like, gives you more to do in the fall.
Yes.
It's like, what do you want to do for your anniversary? Well, whatever we want. There's lots to do. Yeah, that's when I would tell people, go there. So yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that you took that route. But what would you, if you could do something different, what would you do different this far
in this
in this
career?
world? Yeah,
Or outside of the
just in this career in general.
I don't know if I
Anything?
would change what I'm doing
Okay.
in this career. I know outside of it, I am in school full time for culinary.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna cook.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna really be hosting some weddings, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, girl, I got you. Need food? Check. Hair? Check.
Yeah.
Makeup? Check. That's awesome. Where do you do that
at? FTCC.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be in there for?
I think it's a 2-year program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'll get my associates in culinary, and when I'm done with that, I want to be like a personal chef or do like catering for weddings, and then eventually have my own bakery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your future goals.
Mm-hmm.
That's your 5-year plan.
Yes. Yeah.
That's going to be so amazing. And where do you guys live on this side of town, or what side of town do you live?
Oh no, we're in Lillington.
Oh yeah, that's far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not too far.
Not too
it's
far.
Kind of all proximity,
Yeah.
but that's yeah. So where would you open a bakery at?
Southern Pines, Pinehurst.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nicer
Fuquay. Yeah.
The nicer. Just they have a little more.
Yeah.
They're more retired there. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they have a lot more weddings and all kinds of stuff going on in there. So like the clubhouses and the golf courses.
Yes. I used to work at the members only clubhouse at the Pinehurst Country Club.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I was a server slash host there while I was in school.
In beauty school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing that for a while. Then. Yeah. That's your direction.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love to make most?
I love to bake, but I've just been exploring new recipes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had my wedding cake was made. This lady, some Portuguese lady over down on Roxy Avenue, made it in her house, and it was insane. She made it was like almond cake, but with real frosting. Like I did not want fondant.
Yeah,
I want it to be like eatable and tasty.
Yeah,
and then the only thing that was fondant was I wanted succulents on my cake, and so she made fondant succulents.
Oh,
but it was. Everybody after my wedding kept coming up going, that cake. And our pastor, he was like, I've done a ton of weddings. He was like, I swear your cake was one of the best cakes I've ever had. He's like, it was so delicious. He's like, it was eatable. I was like, I know. And I mean, I went to this lady's house.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was, I sat at her table with her kids running around. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. But I mean, everyone could tell me, go to this lady. So I was like,
yeah.
All right, it was worth it.
Yeah.
But then let me tell you what happened at our wedding. So I mean, we had the whole night. I told you at the place down the old art museum that they turned into like a venue, and we had the dance floor and the DJ and everything. And then when we went to clean up, as soon as they picked up the cake, the table collapsed. The people that set up the table, not my family, but whoever was working the facility, never locked the legs of the table. And my cake was on a table the whole night that wasn't locked.
Oh my gosh.
And my mom, she was like freaked out. She's like, where's the cake? And then the table just collapsed.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh my gosh. Because I mean, there were caterers running around, people bumping into stuff. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I would have been a story to tell if it had.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Still story to tell, but it was frightening. It would have been awful.
Yeah.
I probably would have cried. It was like, oh, wedding time, right? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How long have you been married to your husband for?
Oh, so this year will be 16. We married Halloween. So Halloween will be 16 years, but we've been together 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you guys from originally?
He's originally from Florida. I'm originally from Maryland. I moved to Florida when I was 14 and went to high school. We went to the same high school, but he was best friends with my younger brother for 2 years and didn't know I existed. I met him my senior year, and he had just graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys got together, and then now you have 3 daughters.
Yeah. Been together ever since.
Military spouse for how long?
I think this year marks 12.
Woo. So over half.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are getting there.
Yep.
That's awesome. And he's super supportive of you
in
your dreams.
Yes. Yeah. He's been there through everything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how is that? What's his job in the military?
It's very flexible. So I have, let's see, I have to go to New York the 11th through the 13th for New York Fashion Week. And I was like, I'm not going to be here. So he's going to be all on board for the
Okay.
kids.
Nice.
And then I have a bridal hair class I'm going to in Savannah in October. So I was like, you got the kids? He was like, yeah. And if I need to, so on Wednesday nights, I'll have class at FTCC. And he's like, I'll pick up the kids on Wednesdays. So yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love a supportive husband.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's that way too.
Yeah.
Like, hooray for good husbands.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, really though, because this is a super flexible industry,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It is, but it's not.
Yeah, it is, but it's not.
It's like, yeah, once you make that appointment, you're kind of locked in to have to be there.
Yeah.
You can't be late, and you can't be like, well, I didn't have, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that title of, cancel us all the time. I see so many people that complain of like, oh, my makeup artist, my hairstylist canceled like 2 weeks before my wedding. And it's like, who does that?
I would be so, I mean, you know how devastating that is for a person, like to not be ready for them for their wedding. Like, that's not a flexible date.
No, no. Mm-mm.
Like, we are locked in. We need this done.
Yeah.
That would be so horrible. I can't imagine canceling.
No, I can't either.
Now, what happens? Do they cancel on you guys a lot, though? Have you ever had people that just don't show up to their appointments at your guys' facility? Are you?
We've had a couple, but I think one or two for hair, like for military balls, but we put cards on file. So we're covered.
Right.
Right. So we're covered with that. But, if it's like a spray tan appointment and we have somebody that, needs to cancel, we just move it on to the next and they reschedule.
Okay. So that's cool. Do you guys have regulars coming in all the time for spray tanning all year long?
Yeah.
Okay. And so tell us about spray tanning.
So
like, definitely don't do it the day of, right?
No. So we recommend that you come in at least 2 days before your event, or if you're traveling on vacation, to get it done so that it's fully developed and ready to go.
Okay. How long does it take?
So it takes about 12 to 15 minutes to spray tan you.
Okay. And then how long does it take to fully develop?
So we have a rapid base that's 2 to 4 hours, and then we have a 8-hour one that develops in 8 hours.
Okay. And how often do you recommend people do it?
So we have one so the both of those last 7 to 10 days, as long as you take care of it. Or we have a deluxe option where you get a prep and post spray that helps hydrate your skin and balances your pH levels, and that makes it last up to 2 weeks.
Okay. And is there anybody specifically that shouldn't do a spray tan? Like, are there people like skin disorders or anything where you're like acne or anything where you're like, don't do it?
No, I don't think with acne, maybe skin disorders, and things like that. But we've had people that come in that had just had surgery for skin cancer removal. They're like, we can't go out in the sun. They're already healed and whatnot from the surgery, but they're like, we can't go out in the sun and whatnot. And so we were like, this is the safest way.
Well, that's a good thing to know. Yeah, that's good for people then who want to be totally pasty white.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, oh, well, June, here I am glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So, okay. And that's a big deal downtown. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So how many people a day do you think come through your guys' facility, like just to get services done for hair and like for bridal hair or like updos or like, I mean, like military balls or...
That I couldn't tell you.
A lot, right?
It's a lot. Like I can't count. Literally,
I send them there. I tell them to go there.
We appreciate it.
I'm like, go there. They reach out here. I'm like, oh no, I know the gal for you though. Because none of my stylists are interested in doing really a lot of updos. The one girl, she's not real. She just hasn't had a lot of experience in it. And the other girl, she's just like me. We're so busy with color. We don't really have time to fit that in. Yeah. Like, I don't have an hour. If I do, the haircut's going to jump in there and it's gone. Yeah. So it's kind of like nice to know there's somewhere to send them where we're like, cool, because I'm all for the color game, but I do not. Mine looks so bad. I feel like first of all, I feel like they're always frizzy. Like my updos are always frizzy.
Oh yeah.
And I spider web the heck out of them with hairspray.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like they're from 1987
Oh
to
no.
92. They're not. Considering the balayage, sun-kissed beach hair I do, my updos do not look like that. Like, yeah, it looks like you should probably go to the beach and let that blow that out. Like, it's just not, everybody has their gift. Like,
yeah.
Did you like doing them when you were in beauty school or no?
We never did them.
You didn't do any updos?
Mm-mm.
See, I won updo contests in beauty school.
Yeah.
But like avant-garde. Because I like eccentric, you know what I mean, hair. Yeah. So if I'm gonna do something, it's not gonna be like normal.
Yeah, like
it's gonna be like you're not gonna wear that out on the street.
Like we would learn the I forget the technical term for it, but it's kind of like a French twist.
Okay.
So they teach you that, and then I can't remember if they teach you like a basic low bun, but there's like a technical term for it. But there's nobody there to teach special event hairstyling.
Oh.
But I am
I was going to say, have you considered
that? I am going to be a special guest on September 23rd. So a spotlight artist at Paul Mitchell in Fayetteville.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
So I'm going to go. It's a Tuesday. It's when they do like their, all the school is going to be in the big classroom.
Right.
And I'm going to be teaching
it.
Yeah.
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that for you. Because, I feel like they don't have all the means of things that they need there. Mm-hmm. Like, it's hard. Like, the aesthetics program Haley is loving it going there, and she loves everybody, but they really don't have enough people to teach stuff.
No.
They really, I mean, and I know things are expensive and paying staff, but like, it would be neat for people to come out of there just a little bit more hands-on, I think, because I went to a little hole-in-the-wall beauty school in Victorville, California, and at the time it was like a 98% state board passing rate. Yeah. And so during that period, which was like 2004 to 2006, the nail instructor was actually one of the 7 state board inspectors that we had for the state of California. In the state of California, they only do inspections if somebody gets called. Oh, so right. So she was one of 7.
Oh, wow.
Therefore, our school was very, very, very on top of everything. Yeah. And we learned a lot. Our teachers were passionate, and we learned, I don't know what the other schools are like because I only went to that one, but our teachers were passionate. We learned a lot. So we had a lot of updo contests, a lot of them. But they were, for different things. So, we would do, if it was bridal hair, I probably wasn't really like, but if it was like avant-garde where you could like stab a stick in someone's head and then build on that and make it crazy. I was all for it. So that was I just was like, let's make her look like a space something or other.
Yeah, they do have those contexts where it's like make hair without hair.
Right. Right. And we would do it so many different things, but we had body art painting, like spray body art where you turn people into things that look like trees. It was we had an in-depth thorough program.
Oh, wow.
It was really fun. I get to get creative, I don't feel like I get to do that in the salon as much because nobody comes in wanting weird space hair. What's wrong with we need more people with space hair out there. Space hair, if you're out there, I'm here for you.
No, she's here for you.
I'm here. You need regular curls, she's got you, babe.
I gotcha.
But anyway, well, so if you could tell somebody who wanted to do this, what would be your words of encouragement to get them to go further faster?
Definitely take those classes. Continued education. It's there for you to use. Go out and use it and, practice. Keep those mannequin doll heads after school. I have so many. I don't even know how many are in my house right now. My kids play with them. So whenever I need to use them, I bring them in. They're like, what is that? And I was like, I got to brush it. My kids got a hold of it. But I use my mannequin heads from school still to practice any styles that I want to do, or I'll just grab somebody that's sitting at the front desk and I'll just practice. But practice, take those classes. Salon Centric has free classes that you can sign up for. I'm doing a couple of them. I think one this month, one next month for updos, and like I think one's fall bride hairstyles.
Okay.
Just to keep building my skill and whatnot.
That's how you get opportunities that open up, though. Those doors open when you go to those things. And when people realize you know stuff, they're like, hey, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it happens. I love that because in our back room, we've got a whole entire shelf full of doll heads. And you'll see me out here too, cranking them out.
Yep.
Just got Debbie and Sally and
Yeah.
all the babes up in here.
Yeah. Just practice.
Yeah. Yep, that's the main key. I think that's the key across the board. But yeah, well, I'm glad you came in. Thanks for coming in and telling me more about where you're at. It's exciting.
Yes.
I think that people will definitely be looking on the lookout for this opportunity to come in, and I hopefully this will reach out to some people in Fayetteville that need bridal hairstyling. Like, they're out there, they're here for you, and they are good at this, and they are meant for you. Like, that's what they do. Do them. Go to them.
Yes. I'm actually having a class at the studio September 29th as well, from 5 to 7 for actual licensed professionals to come out, and I'll be teaching a couple styles. Yeah.
That's amazing. So September 29th.
Yes. I'm going to be posting. We're going to get everything together so that we can start advertising it and getting that put out.
Okay. So keep us posted.
Yeah.
So we can put that out and like we can attend to, and we would love to like come and check you out and
we'd love
have some fun with you. For sure. I know that other stylists would like to come too. So
yeah.
Yay. You hear this? She's going to teach them upstyling around here. Fayetteville, everybody's going to be walking around all glam. Finally. Y'all are going to be looking good out there. But yeah, so fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Until the next episode. Peace out.
Bye.